That's not what we're supposed to talk about. We're supposed to talk about how bad Cardi B's album is.
I have yet to listen to it. That Be Careful song, right? Be Careful?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it that much.
I don't know. Good shout out to Cardi because, I mean, her album is already gold and it's been out. It came out today, so shout out to her for that. But I'm not really feeling the album all that much. Drip is a decent song, but it's
I've only heard the singles.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what's it called? Overall, it's like an okay album. It's not like it's not.
What did she do right though? What was right or good about the album?
I mean, her lyrical content on a lot of the songs is really dope. Like I feel like I have no doubt that Cardi can rap. Like Cardi can rap her ass off. But sometimes sometimes when we talk about when we were talking about the Be Careful episode last week, sonically, sometimes her songs don't sound good. Like the lyrics will be dope, but the actual song won't sound all that good. Like, and Be Careful is a prime example of that. Like in my opinion, Be Careful is a shitty song, but the lyrical content is really good. Like the lyrics of the song are great.
So she couldn't really pull off a Nas where you pick like a okay beat, pretty good beat, and then just like the flow and lyrics are just that great. It's like.
Yeah, it's like
she couldn't transcend the beat. Basically.
I mean, yeah, I don't really think that. Yeah, I don't think so for the most part. But as a whole, the album isn't bad. It's just it wasn't as good as I expected it to be.
You had high hopes.
I had high hopes for it. You know what I mean? Because she was on a real good roll.
Yeah.
She's still on a roll because, like I said, the album's certified gold. Regardless of whether or not regardless if I'm not the biggest fan of it,
She's still on Motorsport and Plain Jane remix.
Yeah, exactly. So
and that one G-Eazy song, right?
Yeah, so she's still doing plenty of big things, but I wasn't a super big fan of the album, you know. But an album I did like from another New York artist, Flatbush Zombies.
Yo,
what's it called?
Shout out to all of Flatbush.
What's it called? The Flatbush Zombies album is really dope. I think it's Let me just get the.
They're more of like an old school New York sound, right?
They kind of have like a more like a but at the same time it's a bit like it's like slightly horrorcore, slightly not, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I heard them for the first time like 3 years ago.
Yeah, they've been around for a little minute. They're like really doing big things now. But the first time I ever heard about them was what was it? It was they did a version of the Notorious Thugs by Bone Thugs and Biggie.
I haven't heard it.
You've never heard Notorious Thugs by Bone Thugs and Biggie?
I've heard of that song.
They used that instrumental and it's called something like they flipped the name. Oh yeah, the Flatbush Zombies album is called Vacation in Hell, and I think Flatbush Zombies has the best album covers. Like this album cover is like all three of them, and it's just like two naked females in front of them, like covered it like bedazzled. And a lot of their album covers are like anime based and stuff like that too, so it's like it'll be just like dope drawings or stuff. And I think that's a great album. My favorite song, there's a song called Vacation with Joey Badass.
I like Joey Badass.
Yeah, that's a really good song on that album. So sorry, Cardi, not a huge fan of the album. Flatbush Zombies, wasn't a super fan at first, wasn't really a fan at first, but I do fuck with this album.
I'm gonna check out both albums.
So yeah, shout out to y'all. Where do you want to go from here?